Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Here we go.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Doncic. And he's good on the three ball.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
Now, here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Five to shoot. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here's Bird. Picked by Yao. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Here's San Antonio. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Abdul-Jabbar. Now, here is Bird. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Durant with it. Picked up by Nowitzki. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Garnett. Shoots over Bird.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see the play before it develops.
And Yao slams it in.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Doncic. Shoots the three. The rebound by Garnett.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game. Here's KD. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. The wide open look for Durant. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And it seems like Simmons likes to attack close in. Going after the rim is a great use of that size.
Here's Doncic. A shot by Abdul-Jabbar. Nobody around. Sinks the triple.
What a setup for the shooter on the perimeter. The D was totally distracted by the action inside.
The offensive rebound. The shot off that time. Goes up from the top of the key. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Doncic, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And there's some entertainment value in the windmill.
Oh, a rim shaker and a wrist breaker. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. San Antonio leads by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Pass to Embiid. The three, good for Embiid.
That's just not fair. 7-footers like Embiid with that size, they aren't supposed to shoot like that.
A nice shot by Simmons.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Karolinko into the lane.
And some theatrics above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
Here's George. Buries the 20-footer. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Karolinko. And he dunks it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Right side Simmons. Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
He's not much of a threat to score, but Simmons dishing it, he can do it with the best of them.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Simmons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Karolinko into the lane. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
What a mean finish. Woo, mercy.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Sigmon, no good. Edey with it. Pass to Malone. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Oh, Wembanyama, too easy.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Karolinko. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Simmons on the wing. Back to George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
San Antonio leading by 10. Banchero, right side. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Picked by Yao. To the inside. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Garnett outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the slam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
No good on the shot. And so it's San Antonio, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Simmons. Oh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
Out to the right wing. Here's Banchero for three. San Antonio leading by 16. Now can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Yao. Out to the right wing. Sigma, no good. SGA on the wing. Fires from deep. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we've seen Shea take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
Back to KD. Pass to Simmons. Embiid in the corner. 5 on the clock. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Defensively, you know Simmons is probably going to drive it, but it's still tough to stop.
Here's SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
.149 left to play in the third. Embiid from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Yao up top. Pass to Embiid. Back to Yao. Here is Sigma. Over Banchero. Sigma, no good. Bird outside. Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Bird. And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look now for San Antonio. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 2 on the clock. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And you'd love to see Simmons flex this range more. Defenses don't expect him to be a threat in that mid-range area.
Bangs home the trifecta.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Wembanyama, a screen. Got a piece of it.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's San Antonio. They're up by 10. And when we... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And here is Simmons. Oh, my goodness, the slam!
Big-time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Now, Dang. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. And San Antonio leads by 11.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Clock at 6. Abdul-Jabbar for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Karolinko up top. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Garnett. Now Wembanyama. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. Here's Kareem taking it inside.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Now Garnett. Right side, Karolinko. Outside, Garnett. Clock at 4. Garnett just attacking the rim.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Oh, the fierce finish with the double clutch.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
George fires. Can't get it to go.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
San Antonio leading by 8. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Knocks down the 3.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Dang with it. George picks him up. Right side, Dang. Outside Kirilenko. And it doesn't go.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
No good. So it's San Antonio now. Oh, what a play inside.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me tonight, Greg Anthony and Tim Legler.
Here we go.
So it'll be Chicago off the tip. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now, here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Olajuwon with the ball. Michael Jordan on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Banchero outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Banchero, that's good.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now Abdul-Jabbar. Off target from three-point range. Banchero looking around. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist.
That is smooth right there. Adebayo stretching the floor a little bit.
From 15 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball. That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Nowitzki outside. Down low. Here's Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here's Banchero following Larry Bird's three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Free throw line jump shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that'll tie this game up.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That is his first foul of the game. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. Picked by Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to Jordan. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. 5 to shoot. Outside Jordan. Adebayo with the ball. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
A three from Simmons. Olajuwon outside. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Here's Knipple. It's good from long range. Knipple's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago. And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Now, here's Gasol. Edey with the steal. And a wide open look for Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And this is a shot Simmons has to make on a consistent basis. Encouraging to see him willing and making that one.
Here's Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
That's an emphatic message from Knipple, letting everyone know he's arrived.
Edey lays it up and banks it in. Edey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
And here's Simmons for 3. Good on the triple. Simmons got 8 points.
There you go. Money shot for Ben Simmons, trying to open up those driving lanes.
Knipple, no good. Pass to Wembanyama. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. Stolen by Rose. One-on-one here. Outside for Jordan. And here is Gasol. Takes it inside. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those games. Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Chicago trailing here. .54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Edey. Pass to Simmons. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Chicago calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. SGA looking it over. Nowitzki outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Yao. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Knipple wide open, and he fires. Nailed from three-point land. To the left side wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Nice jumper there, sinking it.
Outside Butler. Brown outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Yao. Over Brown. Yao's shot is off.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Outside Gasol. And stolen by Nowitzki. A wide open look for Bird. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bird's got 8 points.
Just such great consistency on that jump shot. Even though he's not always squared up, Bird terrific in the catch and shoot game.
Now here's Gasol. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another 3 for Chicago.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler, answering that triple.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's how you respond. Answer a 3 with a 3 of your own.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Fires it up. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Stolen by Bird. Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Man, he put a little something extra on that finish.
Pass to Yao. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. The 3 from Simmons. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And scoring was maybe the only question about Simmons coming into the league. And now proving the doubters wrong about that.
Now George. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Simmons. Into the lane. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is Simmons at his best. When this kid is attacking the rim, he is tough to contain.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. 4 seconds left. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And we're just moments. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Outside, Adebayo. Ben Carroll, left side. Wembanyama, a screen. Inside. Victor Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. And Banchero, here we go.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor and makes a play.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
George looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Wembanyama reels it in. Wembanyama, a screen. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Now Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Paul George. Wembanyama reels it in. Olajuwon outside. Oh, that was a two-hander.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Edey, a screen. Here's George. And stolen by Jordan. Adebayo fires. He nails the jump shot.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Now Edey. That one's off, still out of sync. Outside, Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Wembanyama, a screen. And it misses.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Adebayo. SGA with the steal. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Here's SGA. Clock at 6. Now Bird. For 3. Wembanyama rips down the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nowitzki outside. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us on 2. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Inside, Villar. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I want to say that that's great vision from Wemby, but he can see everything from that height, anticipating that the player was going to be there.
Now, here's Doncic. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Love the way he fought through that foul.
That free throw good from Doncic. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Got a piece of it. To the inside. Pass to Villar. Traps in the tray. Villar's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great job by him keeping his eyes open, allowing him to spot the shooter ready at the arc.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Villar. Over Yao. Villar's shot is off. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And some very quick points for him on that possession. He has 5.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. There's the triple. Cans it from downtown.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
18 feet out. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Making a selection and committing to it. He didn't even second guess that.
.139 left to play here in the first. Kept alive. Here's Villar. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I like the opportunistic play from the interior there.
Doncic outside. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Simmons. Here's George. Rebound, Malone. Albuquerque trails by 6. Pass to Villar. Durant. And Durant is right there.
And the defense has to be sure to box out Durant, or he'll punish you on that offensive glass.
To the wing right side. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Simmons can't get it to go. Pass to Griffin. To the middle. Kicks it out to Malone. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Griffin. And again, it's Albuquerque.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Durant with the steal. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Up 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Here's Simmons. He has yet to score. Pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Simmons. Pulls it up.
Oh, tight defense there. Olajuwon's like a big cat. The combination of elite speed and power.
Takes a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Oh, great pass. That's playing inside and out, folks.
Here's Simmons. And he drops it in from the low post.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
And Banchero, here we go.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Now Weber. Paul George missing from long range. Pass to Edey. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Banchero, that's good.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Albuquerque leading by 3. Knocked loose. And stolen by Malone. And here's Simmons for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam.
No need to mess around with a layup. Just slam it home.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. .151 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Albuquerque. Banchero left side. And finished off by Banchero.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Now, here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. Here's Olajuwon.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Nowitzki sinks the high release 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Stojakovic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Banchero right side. And finished off by Banchero.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The three for Doncic. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic has got 8 points.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
It's good from long range. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 8 now for Albuquerque. And so it's Albuquerque in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bird. Pass to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. Picked by Yao. For 3. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the 3.
You like his thought process. Really well executed.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Albuquerque. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And he is brimming with confidence. Jokic just doesn't question his decisions.
It's good.
It's not easy to defend a pull-up J like that. He stopped on a dime so easily.
Albuquerque leading by 6. The dive for the ball. Over to the left wing. Wembanyama, a big man with big range.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Nowitzki in the post. Rebound, Malone. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. There's the triple from Durant.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Right wing. Here's Yao. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. No good from the wing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Now, here's SGA. No scoring in this one.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
And it's Bird missing. Albuquerque leading by 15. Here's Malone. Fires for 3. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Nowitzki for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 13 points.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Jokic has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Albuquerque. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Doncic. 8 points for him. Launches from deep.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch.
Oh, yes, he can. Wow. Yes, he can.
At the buzzer. That's why he's that dude.
Yeah. Wow, what a way.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Albuquerque leading by 20. A baseline J. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And he gets the bucket. Edey's got his first bucket in this one.
Got rid of it quickly. That's just nice.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And a terrific ball handler for his size. Banchero will put it on the floor and make a play.
Olajuwon with the block.
Great defense. He was having none of that there.
Oh, and Olajuwon throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to Edey. And just miss after miss right now.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, Doncic. From deep. No good that time.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
.153 left to play here in the fourth. Count it, good. 10 points for Luka Doncic.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Albuquerque. Oh, stunning. The defense just couldn't keep up.
Edey gets the bucket.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Banchero looking around. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Olajuwon grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The wing jumper off target. And really deep three that time. Banchero's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And more than respectable from three. Banchero stretching his range there. Wow. Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Oh, that's just not fair. Doncic's just so crafty, he can make you look downright foolish.
And stolen by Elijah. Here's Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Zach Edey picks one up.
Never easy guarding Luka. He looks to get to the line amongst the toughest covers in the NBA.
All free throws good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber. The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Edey has it in the corner. Good on the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And he makes the first. All free throws good from Doncic. And so Albuquerque takes the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying...